Hello, this is my vlog for Saturday the 26th of July, and it'll pour a little bit into the 27th of July Sunday as well. The vlog today, by me, KARL-JAMES LANGFORD, is a short vlog about contrasts. Some sound quite pompous, but they're nicely meant. Others are very nicely meant. Anyway, it's I've just come back from London. I spent my whole day with my children yesterday, and then I went via Abergavenny through to Hereford, then Hereford all the way down to London. Yesterday I did a lot of travelling, and I went to London to be in a music video called The King of Thongs. I'm sure you'll see it all. It's quite bizarre, but I'll explain more about that again. But contrast today, some of you are going to find this quite unusual. Contrast today is that as soon as I got on at Hereford, they put me on in first class. Not going to go into the finer detail, but then every time we stopped at a station, they said, "Oh, Mr. Langford, are you going to go for a walk?" So yeah, I'd get out of the stations, go for a walk, and they'd hold up the train for me to get back on. So that sounds bizarre, doesn't it? Being treated like the overly rich, but it wasn't that at all. And the reason why it's a contrast is that when I got to London, I had nowhere to stay. So it sounds ridiculous, but I actually slept on the streets in London. I found a wall in the middle of the street, and I slept on the floor against this wall. It sounds dangerous, but it wasn't. I felt perfectly safe. There was nobody around. The police did wake me up at one point, and they said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." "Do you want us to take you anywhere?" I said, "No, I'm fine. I'm doing some filming." That was on Sunday morning. So, but I experienced what it was like to sleep on the street, the streets of London, and it was a strange experience, and it was a really nice day. So I've got no gravity of what that would be like, you know. But I felt perfectly safe. I was safe, and so I just wanted to say that. So I did the filming, and one of the things I would say is that I made an effort in London to say hello to people, and it was quite unusual that when I was on a country lane, country lanes in London, it sounds bizarre, I would say hello to people, and amazing enough, they'd say hello back. But when you go into the streets of London and say hello to people, you'd always be blanked. It was very strange. Yeah, I'm quite a friendly person. I like to say hello to people. I'm not the only one in the world that does that. So that's another contrast between where people say hello to people when they're relaxed in the countryside and when they don't in towns and cities. And one interesting thing is that I found myself away from technology the past few hours. Well, in fact, the past 12, 16 hours, my mobile's been dead. Haven't been able to charge it, and it's been strange that I've probably been noticing things more. I haven't been able to look at my phone, and one thing I realised was that I walked 2.5 hours from one part of London to the next. Because I had time, and from Hammersmith all the way to Paddington, if anyone knows that route. And I had no idea where I was going. I'd go through Kensington Park, Hyde Park in London, and the weird thing was that even though I didn't recognise anywhere, I knew where I was going, and but I doubted myself for a moment, and I got to this plaque, and I looked at it, and I thought, I'm completely lost. And I was actually one street away from Paddington Station, and I thought, you should have believed in yourself more. So that's what I would do. have more belief in myself, and I think I realised that being away from technology made no difference to my life at all. I didn't feel more lonely, or I didn't feel more isolated. I feel isolated and lonely for some days anyway, and that's with technology. It didn't make any difference at all to me. So if I didn't have a mobile phone, then I don't think I'd really miss it, to be honest with you. And that's another thing as well, is I've got these on a board today, written down, and the other thing as well is the recording that I did on Friday of this is, can I do it? This is Dr. Kyle is a song. That sounds nothing like it. Anyway, I filmed that with Robert on Friday, 3 episodes, and I know that that's out there on public media, and I don't know what people have said about it or anything. So that's the other thing as well, is I got back and I got the excitement of thinking, oh, that other production that I filmed on Friday, oh, I can't wait to see people's reactions, whether it was good or not or whatever. Can't wait to see that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And on the way back, I spent not having technology. It was really lonely. Can't really read my book on the train because it's like I just can't read and there's nobody to talk to, and my time on the train was very, very lonely, and because there was simply nothing to do. It was a long time travelling back, and long time travelling to London as well. Lots of time travelling the past 24 hours. And one thing I thought, in great contrast as well, that I've decided that I'm going to go to Russia soon, hopefully, and I'm going to see what Russia's really like, and compare Russia with Britain, and see society, a social experiment. I don't know if I'd be able to film or anything, but I'm looking forward to doing that anyway. And as somebody just said on the radio, to tell the story and move on, just like these vlogs. You watch them once and you move on to the next vlog. So anyway, thanks for watching today, and tomorrow I'm going the next vlog, which will be in a short time for today. Oh, getting confused. For Sunday the 27th, I'm actually going to be looking at again, making small steps, making small changes that make a big difference. That'll lead on from today. Anyway, this is KARL-JAMES LANGFORD, 27th of July, and thanks for watching again. 26th of July, sorry. Thanks for watching again. Bye.